Hi, I'm Scott Neeson. I'm the Marketing Director at Attensa, and today I thought I'd talk a little bit about managed RSS environments. I think most people who are familiar with RSS think about it as an instant delivery tool that's bringing in news and relevant information that's important to them on a personal level. But when we talk about a managed RSS environment, we're talking about taking those benefits of instant delivery of information as soon as it's available and getting it into a place that's not cluttering up your inbox and bringing that to the business environment. At the heart of a managed RSS environment is the Attensa feed server, and the feed server is a LAMP stack server that sits behind the firewall and allows you to channel web feeds coming from RSS, Atom, or XML feeds and get that information to users and groups who then pick that up through a variety of feed readers. So I thought it would help to use this simplified architecture diagram to give you an idea of what it is we're talking about. So if we start here with external web feeds, these can be content sources that are coming from websites that are covering news. They can come from specialized content sources like premium news sources or research services that you might be subscribed to and receiving that information right now through email. A lot of those content providers are now moving to feeds as a delivery mechanism for getting that information to you. External feeds can also include search feeds or persistent search feeds, and these are feeds that can be set up using the Attensa feed server to keep track of dynamic information that's changing over time. So you enter keywords that you're interested in tracking. We enter those across a number of different search engines, and when new information tied to those keywords shows up, that information is automatically delivered to you through a feed. Internal feeds can also be used to deliver information through the feed server, and these internal feeds can come from a number of sources behind your firewall. So if you're using collaborative publishing platforms like blogs or wikis, most of those publishing tools have feeds as a feature, and so updates from blogs and wikis behind the firewall can be delivered to the appropriate people automatically through feeds. We also have the ability to bring in media from podcasts, and this can be audio content or video content that can be coming from sources behind the firewall or external sources. We can also take in data that's coming from legacy database systems. So working with partners, we can help to feed enable that content so that when certain trigger points are reached, updates can be sent automatically to the right people through feeds. Once these feeds are set up on the server, they can be targeted to specific users and groups, and so you can really get exactly the right information to the right people in your organization. When the feeds are set up, users pick up that content in a variety of different reading experiences. So Attensa provides feed readers that work within Microsoft Outlook. We have desktop feed readers for Windows and Mac. Information through feeds can be delivered to mobile devices. We have feed readers that work with BlackBerry and keep all of the security that is inherent in the BlackBerry Enterprise server together with the Attensa feed server so that that information can be sent securely to people who can pick it up on their BlackBerry. And we also have readers that work through browsers and instant messaging. And using our attention stream technology, we're constantly synchronizing that information with the server. So no matter where a user picks up this content, they're always up to date. So if they start and read feeds at their desk using Attensa for Outlook, and then go about their day and pick up content later on their BlackBerry, then go home and pick up content through their browser on their home computer at night. No matter where they read that information, their subscriptions and articles are up to date. So articles marked as read are read, and they're marked read everywhere. Articles that have been deleted are deleted everywhere. And at the same time, that attention stream is synchronizing with the Attensa feed server to provide metrics on how information is being consumed. And those metrics can be used to identify what are the most efficient channels for getting certain kinds of content to specific users and groups. One of the key elements of a managed RSS environment is the ability to channel feeds specifically to users and groups, and using the administration function of the Attensa feed server is a really straightforward and easy to use system to get feeds to the right people. Groups can be set up and pulled in from your Active Directory so that the groups and users that you've already established can be mirrored on the Attensa feed server. And then feeds can be channeled to those groups so that the right information goes to the right departments within your company.